Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another video. Welcome back to the Guy Talk Show. My name is Musa, and thank you so much for watching the Guy Talk Show. Naye, subscribe, like, comment, interest someone else to watch this video. Chikulu nyo. Very important for you to watch the video. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, just press the subscription button. Hey, we're gonna mass. Also, this video is brought to you by PhotoHub Chanja. We do podcasts. Yes, studio mujiraba ya amani. We edit. Just come and support us. Kakati. In today's show, I bring you someone very knowledgeable, someone very consistent, someone who is spot on, someone who is who has done it, been there, heard of it. Someone from the insurance world. I bring you Miss Ekonya Cindy, insurance babe, on the bench today. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Good to have you here.
Good to have you too.
Why are you so humble? This show is about vibe. Don't be so humble.
Now, I was actually concentrating on how you're telling our audience out there to subscribe, to follow, to invite others.
Yeah, it is very important. It keeps us going. Yes.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
How has been life?
Life has been fair.
Yes. Why fair?
There is a lot of things going on. So, like, every time you switch here, like, there is a lot. So
there's a lot going on. How is insurance treating you?
Insurance is really doing good.
Yeah.
The industry is growing. I should say that. Yeah, it's really doing good.
Yeah, I've been having insurance for the past, I think, 8 years. I had my first baby Imran on insurance. And I was very happy that I didn't have to pay a lot of money at the hospital.
Okay, that's
we
nice.
had him in a very good hospital, Mengo Hospital, and we were treated like VIPs.
Wow, that's amazing.
That feeling, having a firstborn in a VIP treatment, for me that was it. I just said Sivaku Insurance. From then up to now, Ndiko Insurance and medical insurance for that matter.
That is amazing. I am actually really very glad that you have a testimony. You really have something good to say about insurance.
Yeah.
Very glad.
So people, apart from me, okay, and a few people, what is insurance? But if you bring it to a layman's language, integera y'omuntu wa bulijjo, insurance baby chi, because Ugandans think insurance tebiri yo biachisiru ba like first paint a whole picture.
Muntu wa bulijjo. So insurance basically is a transfer of risk. Yes. So you pay an amount of money, we call it a premium, and then we pay you back a lump sum. You get it?
Yes.
So if you pay maybe let's say for example you told me you took a medical insurance policy.
Yes.
So literally I think you paid like maybe let's say
I paid like 800,000 then. And the service I got,
yes.
When nabuuza ku ddwaliro bangamba eno service tugigabira million nya.
So you actually literally you transferred your risks. So in case of anything, let me say at that moment, let me say maybe for example the mother during that process of giving birth, maybe she had gotten any complications.
Yes.
And you need too much money, maybe like more than the 800,000 you've paid.
Yes.
You don't have to pick that money from your pocket. The risk is already transferred to the insurer, and it is now them to take on all those other expenses.
So insurance is about obuvunanyizibwa obunzijjako nze nembuwa company.
Yes.
So that bwemba neetaaza obuyambi obuli extra, the company comes in.
The company comes in.
Naye nga zino ssente nsasula every year.
Yes, every year. You keep on renewing every year. Yes.
So kati njagala otubuulire, what are those types of insurances?
So the types of insurance that we have.
Just zimenye bumenya ugambe tulina eno.
Okay, one we have the medical insurance that falls under health insurance.
Yeah.
We have life insurance. We have whole life insurance. We have term insurance. We have comprehensive insurance, the property insurance that has third party, motor third party, and then all that. We have endowment plans.
Endowment plan, what's that?
Endowment plans have the saving benefits in it. That I am only not taking insurance to wait if I get a problem, but I'm also saving. And then it's like your money that you're saving with a company comes in with interest and then bonuses.
Go on.
Yes. Did I talk about funeral insurance?
No.
Yes, we also have funeral insurance. That I think.
Okay, I think now for me, what gets me most before we go any further, what are the most popular insurance packages or types that Ugandans take on? From your experience, because you said, how long have you been doing insurance?
8 years.
8 years.
I actually joined insurance when I was at campus.
Yeah.
That was in 2019. That is when I started working with
insurance.
Okay,
I think that is a catch, because some university students tebagala kunonya mirimu mulowooza mbe bya insurance byakusaaga. A girl is here, girl, woman, lady. Okay, whatever. She's here telling us that she has been doing insurance for the past 8 years.
Yes. So I joined insurance with an insurance company that I won't mention, but that was, no, not 2019. That was 2018. Yes. So I have been working from the insurance sector. I went to banking. I came back to insurance. So apparently I'm working with the insurance. Okay, now, so with your experience of 8 years, what are those prominent, popular insurance types that Ugandans take on? Zogamba zino zaba n'Uganda bazitegeera. Okay, I think it is a motor third party, because that one is mandatory. Someone is like, if I don't take this, I am in trouble.
Yes.
So the third party insurance, I think, is the most popular form of insurance.
Yeah, of course, on the road, everyone who drives needs that.
Yes. Then we also have, people are really adopting funeral insurance.
Funeral?
Yes. Funeral insurance is really being appreciated of recent.
Yes.
Then we also have life insurance. The fact that life insurance now have that saving bit in it, and it gives you that disciplined way of saving. Someone gives
life insurance is the one that where you save for 5 years and then they give you the money after.
Yes.
The one with over EduSave, over you save for a purpose. I'm saving for my baby.
Yes.
At least so, money.
Yes, so you save for a purpose. Now, the one you're talking of falls under term insurance, that I am going to save for a specific time.
Yes.
Yes, so that is also under life insurance. Then we have, I think, one thing that is also very popular is that the travel insurance. Because if you're moving out of the country, you really need to take on
travel insurance.
Yes, the travel insurance.
Yes.
We also have property insurance. People are now really getting interested in taking on property insurance, because I really have this multi-billion project, and then I really need to insure it. So
what do you insure them in property insurance? You insure them from fire, you insure them from earthquakes, you insure them, what do you exactly insure?
Okay, it really depends, because if I choose like to take on an all-risk policy, you get it? So an all-risk policy covers all the risks: theft, earthquakes,
natural,
floods, everything. Then someone can also choose to say, me, I only want to insure my property on let me say, I only want to insure it against fire or against thieves. Yes, so you can still decide. But in most cases, as an advisor, I would really advise someone to take on a whole risk policy, because you don't know what risk is going to come in. You may take on a fire policy,
and then an earthquake happens.
Yes, so you really need to, I think it is better for someone to take on a whole risk policy. Okay,
so guys, this video is special because we had to argue about it before we came to shoot it. So please watch this video and share it to someone who has been asking questions about it. Ngayagala okumanya bya insurance, toyita ku video. Beerako, sigalako otegere insurance. Omwala agambe she has been doing this for the past 8 years and she's still doing. You feed from this, right?
Yes, I feed from this.
So are you also an insurance broker, or you were an insurance financial? I see in Kenya they call them
financial advisors.
Kenyans. So in Kenya, they call themselves, we are financial advisors.
But it's the same thing in Uganda. We are actually financial advisors because we give you, we do what we call needs analysis. Yeah?
Yes.
And we advise you on what to do, on the products to take. So we are financial advisors.
Okay, now, out of the very many types that are popular in Uganda, you said we have motor third party, we have endowment plan, you have life assurance,
yes.
Then you said you have property insurance, then you have comprehensive, then you have funeral insurance.
Yes.
Now I want us to capitalize on funeral insurance because it is the one that is now like trying to trend. Abantu babulire funeral insurance purposely, basically nze nganze.
Yes.
Nakoyo okusonda. Nina group za old schools nalimu. Oyinza okufira mu group ya primary,
yes.
N'ofira mu ya secondary O level, secondary A level, n'ofira mu ya university. Ogenda maliriza wiki namba. Osegeera nga sente zidawo zo spend zo tozitegeera. I think this is where the funeral insurance comes in.
Yes.
So you try to break it down. Again, make it simple for a normal Ugandan.
Okay.
Don't explain it to a high-end Ugandan.
Someone who understands.
Explain to someone very normal.
Okay.
If you know insurance, yetia eyamba chi.
Okay. Basically, funeral insurance, let me say, it caters for last expenses, burial expenses, in a layman term. So the burial expenses don't only cover buying a casket, it covers really a lot.
Casket ye case, yeah?
A case. But the case is what in Luganda?
Ye case, coffin.
Case,
Case is Luganda, yes. Coffin is casket, high end.
So I should use the word coffin. So
yes.
Okay. I got you. So the funeral expenses don't only cover the coffin.
Yes.
Because if you tell someone we are giving you a funeral insurance policy, they will be like, now this one burial, my burial is going to really be very cheap.
Yes.
Sometimes someone will maybe fall sick and then they are in the hospital for quite some time. The family has already spent a lot of money to take care of the hospital bills and then all that. So by the time someone is passing on, the family is already drained, like financially. Yes. So you taking on a funeral insurance plan or policy helps you that in case I have now passed on.
Yes. Sibawa nnyo buzibu.
The parents are there, they are crying, they have to go. Yes. So at least if you have a funeral insurance policy,
yes.
Yeah, the people are going to be mourning, but they don't have that stress of we have to look for money for
feeding the mourners, for transporting the body from Kampala to Rukunjiri.
Talking about transporting the bodies, actually I think this is like a kind reminder to our people that our brothers and sisters who go for cheyo. I don't know if it is a polite word to use the word cheyo.
Yes.
We have seen in many scenarios, in many occasions, people are trying to make alarms out there. They are asking, they are requesting for ministers, for people down here to kusonda money to bring back bodies. You get it? At the end, people are buried the other side. You don't even get to be brought back.
Do they even bury them? They burn them.
So if you really love yourself like so much, I think this would be like a very good thing.
Oh, wait. It also applies to someone who has gone for cheyo.
Yeah, because if you take on a...
Wait. Yes, I am a Kadama or Sekadama. I am going to Saudi Arabia or Europe or where, whatever. And I pay your insurance company, maybe I paid, 200K per month, per year, because I know it's paid per year. Nanga ali kucheyo chinkolako.
You benefit, yes. So now this is how you get to benefit. If you pay like maybe your 200,000, and then the company has promised you that in case you pass on, we are going to give your family 20 million shillings. So you delegate a person we call a beneficiary, someone that should come and get this money in case you know. So this money is given to the beneficiary. Now this money helps in the process of bringing back, organizing, like bringing back the body and then all that. Because remember, you're given cash. The company doesn't say that we are going to buy the coffin, we are going to do this. No, you're given the cash. So this cash really helps like for all that process.
Kakati, my question is, we have me, I am a Muslim. For us, tetulina budde. You die at 9 in the morning. If you are lucky, you are buried at 4. If you are not very lucky, at 1 or 2, you are buried. So does this funeral insurance policy apply for also Muslims?
Yes, for everyone. Now, the fact that it is a funeral policy, most insurance companies always make sure that the process is very fast.
And short?
Yes.
How fast? When you say fast, how fast is it? 2 days, 1 day?
24, okay, at most like 24 hours.
You're speaking for your company, right?
I'm speaking for my company, but I'm also speaking for an experience that I've gotten from other companies. Yes. So I think at most I should say like maybe 3 working days at most, provided you've submitted
3 working days minus weekend. Working days ategeeza Monday paka Friday. Tozunga n'omufuwo ngolowooza nti wabafa ku Friday. Sendo jazifuna ku Sunday. Oba jazifuna ku Wednesday. Get a mass.
Yes.
3 working days.
3 working days at most, because they really don't want to lose the meaning of a funeral.
Yes, yes.
So what we always advise clients to do is that if you've lost someone, make sure that you, in the process of getting the documents that are needed, are fast. You're always required to bring the ID of the deceased, the dead person, because if I say disease, you might say, of the dead person, and then the death report. The pathology report. The
letter from the letter from the hospital.
The letter from the
hospital.
You
see when you say pathology, oba ogenze waggulu. Nze amayi people on Guy Talk baagala kiri ekintu ekya wansi.
Okay, the death report.
From the doctor.
From the doctor, that thing that shows
that this person has died for this purpose.
So once you submit that, the process of the payment will start there and then.
Wait, it's just national ID and the report from the doctor.
And you fill a discharge form.
From the hospital?
No, the discharge form is given to you by the insurance company. Now, the first process that you have to do is making a call. You get it? Now, when you make a call, so they will now tell you what you're required to submit. Of course, which is always a discharge form. The discharge form has how much money you're going to be receiving, and then the national ID and the death report that we had talked about. So when you're done with this, you provide either an account number or a telephone number.
I thought this account number is given to you when I'm registering for it.
Yes. Now remember, you're the one who has passed on, so it may be hard to access your account.
My account.
Now the beneficiary has to provide the account details or even a telephone number to make things like very easy. So
the money can come on the phone.
Yes, the money can come on the
phone. Walungi. Kakati banangi. I hope you are following, because I don't think we're gonna kuda mokola video no mu Luganda. Naye ekikulu mu byonna get money nze nganze personally okusonda mu groups kisusse osonda mu y'omulimu nosonda ku ya primary nosonda mu ya family nosonda mu ya family y'omukazi nosonda mu family nosonda obera mu kusonda busonzi. So if there is a solution that these insurance companies are bringing, but then Sabatuchi embracing it so that it gets on. Agambye nti okufuna insurance requirements tono nnyo. Ogambye national ID of the dead body, nofuna discharge report, nofuna death report from the dwaliro.
And the insurance company is going to give you a discharge voucher that you have to fill.
Just that. Katiha. Now these married people who keep secrets. Nze nafuna insurance ya omukazi sijja mugamba. What do you advise now those people? I think it's now better to open up.
Okay.
A married person tells the wife, nabafunide death insurance, funeral insurance, just in case this happens, you call this number.
Yes. And also, I think we really need to have the people that we trust. But of course, insurance is always, it dwells a lot on that principle of utmost good faith, that this is someone that I trust. And then you also have to be trustworthy. Kati, if someone tells you that they have taken insurance, don't work so hard to make sure that
they die.
So that you get it. I think that is the reason as to why people fear disclosing to their relatives that they have insurance.
They would rather disclose to a friend, not a relative.
Yes. Yeah, but also, you see one thing, Musa, I don't know. Okay, let me ask you. This is a very, actually, it's a weird question.
Yeah, ask. It's okay.
If you lose someone today, how much, like a very close person,
yes,
how much would you really contribute as condolence?
It depends on who has died.
I've asked a very close person.
Okay, at most like 1 million.
Like 1 million.
Yes.
Now, imagine the other person had picked like their 200,000 and then paid in for an insurance policy.
Yes.
And they are giving them 20 million shillings. You see, most times, like in the groups that I belong,
yes,
even when we put in like a lot of money, you find that someone is maybe contributing like 100, the other person is contributing 20, the other one is contributing 10,000. So at the end of the day, you find that to raise 20 million shillings,
yeah,
it's very hard. We are always around like maybe 5 million shillings, 7 million shillings.
The most I have collected in a class group was 3 million.
Yes. So if we would really advise, if we would really convince, if we would really put sense in our the groups that we belong to take on insurance plans, it would really make a lot of sense. Yes. Because convince, if each of us out there would convince or maybe give out this information to the groups that we belong to start putting aside this money, like, because you pay this money once a year. Yeah. You're paying 200,000, they're giving you 20 million shillings and it covers other members of the family. I think it would really make sense than you collecting like 3 million shillings, 2 million shillings. That really doesn't help a lot.
Okay, now, yes, you say put aside money. It's a lot of money. How much is aside? How much am I putting aside?
Okay, for the company I work for,
yeah,
I think we have even a minimum of 50,000.
What?
Yes.
Per year?
Per year.
Olimba now. 50,000?
Yes, 50,000 per year. And if you pay 50,000 in a year...
That's per person?
Yes, no. Okay, now, per family.
Per family?
Per family. Now, if you pay the 50,000...
You're catering for?
You're catered for...
For myself, who is paying the 50?
Yes.
Then
your spouse, your wife,
then my...
4 children.
4 what?
4 children.
Olimba nawe.
I'm not lying. 4 children and then 2 parents.
How about in-laws, parents-in-law?
Now, if you want to include the in-laws, there is an added premium that they are supposed to pay, because remember, we're looking at the principal member, which is 1 person. Yes. So the 2 parents that we are putting in this policy, yes, covers the parents of the principal member.
Ogambe, if okay, now my family, me, Musa.
Yes.
If I pay my 50,000, my wife is settled.
Yes.
My 4 kids are settled.
Yes.
And my 2 parents.
And your 2 parents. And also we have...
I have paid my 50,000.
Yes.
When I die, me the payer.
You the payer.
How much do they give me?
You're given 5 million shillings. You.
What?
You who has paid, yes.
Sindi Olimba.
I think I'm writing
back. If I make my research and you're lying.
No. You don't even have to make a research. I actually have a quotation here, but the fact that we are not, this is not...
it's like
private
information.
It is private information.
It's like for
but
an
I
individual.
could actually show you how the quotation looks like. That if you person as the principal member, you're paid 5 million shillings. Your spouse, you're paid 3 million shillings. The children, you're paid 1.5 per child.
Per child?
Yes, per child. Then for the parents, because it's the minimum amount, you're given 500,000. So we would really advise, if you have the capacity, I think even 200,000 or 120,000, it's not too much money.
A lot of money.
Yes.
Per year.
Per year.
Yes.
So let me talk of the package of 120,000.
Yes.
The package of 120,000, if the principal member passes on, which is you who has taken on the policy, you're given 10 million shillings.
Kati kino ekya 12 soko kyogere mu Luganda. Omanyi Abannayuganda tutegeera nnyo nga batunnyonnyodde. Soko okinyonnyola ekya omuntu bwe nze Musa ne famire yange nekwata emitwalo 12 n'enyisasula nga premium buli mwaka.
Buli mwaka.
Bwe nfa. Insurance company ewa famire yange milioni 10. Okuyambako kumuziika. Mukyala wange bw'afa.
Bakuwa millions 5.
Olimba.
So there is something I'm going to explain to you afterwards.
Gena maso, or abana ogame etwala abana bana. So if one of the kids die,
buli mwana 2.5.
Are you sure?
Yes.
These things are there, they are happening.
Very. Recently, I don't know if you watched a video of a gentleman or NSSF. There is a video that was really trending.
The one that was Oba Butiki, some guy, Wamwiri.
Yes. So the guy was telling you watched it.
Ngaba business.
So that is something that is real. Only that I think us in the insurance industry, we still have a lot of work to make sure that people get to understand.
Sensitization.
Yes. And also my request to the insurance companies, I think in case a claim is to be made, let's make sure that the process is done really very fast, because we still need to gain the trust from the people that don't believe insurance. They don't
people
even know
will
that
believe. Those who want to believe will believe. Owado gambenti omuntu wasasula emitwalo 12 nanyini kusasula afuna milioni 10 bamuwa milioni 10 nga
to the beneficiary. Yes.
Then mchala wange wafa
bakuwa millions 5.
If one of my kids die
2.5
and then
the parents 1 million shillings.
This in the space of like 1 to 3 days.
Yes, at most 3 working days. At most. Because this is a funeral plan. We don't have to take long. Yes. You see, that is what I was talking about. People really have to know and accept that these things they're real. So insurance really pays.
How can I sign up?
For you to sign up now, like for the funeral, this very one we're talking about, the funeral plan. If you're like a group, let's say we take on a group of 20 people and above.
Minimum of 20.
Of course you have to.
I can't come nganize ka.
Okay.
Because I may wait for 20 people nebabula. Nene ngamaze kanzije nganze munai. 12 is nothing kumwaka mulamba.
Yes. Now for you come you as you. Your national ID, basically your national ID. Yes, this one all we need is your national ID. And being a funeral policy, like there is nothing like too much that we need. Semanyi, go and do a medical checkup, go and do this.
Because it is basically funeral.
Yes. But we have a waiting period. We have what you call a waiting period.
What's that?
A waiting period is that period between
after subscribing
and dying
and the actual death happening.
And the actual death. So for accidental death, there is no waiting period because that is accidental.
Accidental mfidemu accident.
Mfidemu accident.
Heart attack.
No. Heart attack because heart attack someone can have a heart condition and then the doctors are like, my dear, you may not take the next 1 month. Then someone runs and takes on insurance because they know they are on.
What is the waiting period?
The waiting period for accidental death, there is no waiting period. The waiting period for natural death is 3 months. So if you take on a funeral policy today
on 1st June,
that means the time that you're supposed to come and make a claim is September. On the 1st of September. So if you take on a funeral policy and then you're very sick, make sure you pray to God.
You live until after 3 months.
People tell him, God, I don't want my children to suffer. At least let me.
Over that is your policy as your company. Maybe
no.
Maybe other companies have like 1 month or 2 weeks.
According to the research that I've made, most companies have waiting periods because, you know, people are not trusted. Someone can be in the hospital, they're on oxygen, maybe it's only the heart that is pumping, and then they run and take on a funeral policy because they want to be compensated. So there is always that waiting period to make sure that at least the insurance companies are also not over-exploited. Okubafera nnyo and kuba abafere gye bali. You understand? Someone will know that I am already very sick, I have cancer, maybe now the treatment has failed, the person has already been discharged from the hospital, they've taken them back home, they're just waiting for time, and then they'll run and take on a policy. Recently I had my grandmom that was at the hospital. She was discharged and taken back home. So if I was too much into that, and if we didn't have that part of waiting period and all that, someone who does fraud will say, let me go and take on a funeral policy on this old woman. So that when she passes on, we are compensated. So that is why we have that waiting period.
Chikulu nnyo. Bana chikulu nnyo muyinza okujagala mulowooze nti olw'okuba wafunye funeral policy enkya ofuneyo gotta nedda ssebo. Waiting time oqualifying okuwa ssente ziri olina okuba nga owadde weewandiisa emyezi 3 emabega. Si kyekyo ekitegeeza bwe mba ninayo omukadde wange nga baatuwa omwaka gumu nti agenda kufa mu mwaka gumu ninamuwandiisa kati. So that wagenda okufa.
Already you have
akasente okafuna. What is the maximum that we can pay for premium?
The maximum you can pay for premium is for my company. I'm talking because I have a lot of information and a detailed information for the company. It is 400,000. And then for 400,000,
principal afuna meka?
Afuna 50 million. Yes, for 400,000.
Ana gavunde banaye tusasule premium. Abana bange bafa akasente.
For 400,000. So Musa, there is one thing that people always think.
Ata wala bakana ati haba na Uganda bagenda gamba kati okufa nako biki tetesima ya guarantee toina mukama wange okufa nonga kufa.
Naye nkubulire. I don't know whether my parents are going to watch this video, but me, I got my parents' funeral policies. Because whether I like it, my mom is around 57 years, my dad is 63 years. Hello to mommy, daddy. My dad is...
Speak their language.
Okay, I'm from the other end of the country.
It's okay.
Opoye unuba, mommy, daddy, opoye unu, amegena, opoye unatek, mana minuwe na tin me pashu.
So you got insurance for them?
I got
Mommy is 57, daddy is 63.
Yes. So there is one thing that I know very well, that one day they will die.
They will.
They will die.
We shall all die.
Only that I don't know whether I'm going to die first or they are going to die before me.
Yes.
So I took a policy that they are beneficiaries under my policy. So if I die first, they get to benefit. If they die first, I get to benefit. I'm not going to benefit in a way that I am going to maybe to use that money for business, but I would really love to give my parents a decent send-off. I want their grave to look good. I want their coffin to look good. I want bulungi, pilao, and all that. You get it? Because, and also, everyone out there, I think we should really prioritize this. Let's take funeral plans for our parents. You get it? These are people that educated us, they took care of us, and you wouldn't want time that you've lost your parents.
Bambi, my guy, Mzee Chinene. You know my father is called Mzee Chinene.
Okay.
Bambi, I will take a funeral policy for you.
Hello, Mzee Chinene, if you're seeing us. Yes. So we really need to take policies for our parents so that in case tomorrow they are not there, we give them a decent send-off. We bury them in a decent manner.
Have you, from experience, have you talked to someone about the funeral policy?
Yes.
And they turned it down, and unfortunately, something happened.
Oh, it wasn't a funeral policy.
It was what?
But it was a savings policy. And this actually, I'm going to say this with a lot of pain. Now, my elder sister, the one that I follow, my sister Lillian, I'm really very sorry to say this, but I have to say it because
for sensitization purposes.
Yes, it really hurts me so much. So my sister in September last year, they had a baby. Yes. So I talked to the husband. I was like, you know what? I think you take a policy for this baby.
Yes.
Then he was like, okay, I am going to take. So when I kept on following up with him around December, he told me, now what you are going to do, let Madam first take the policy. So my sister takes on the policy. Now, for him, he was supposed to take the policy in January. Then he told me, I am paying for some land. Let me first pay for that land, then I will start in Feb. On the 28th of Feb, actually, I even have the forms that he filled. I still have them in my bag. I moved with them in my bag. So he filled the forms.
Even now?
Yes, I still have the forms that he filled in my bag. He was supposed to start paying on the 28th of Feb.
This year?
Yes. My brother-in-law passed on the 22nd of Feb.
What?
Yes. 22nd of Feb, It really hurts me so much.
I know.
It really hurts me.
But this is something you told him in September 2025.
I told him in September, and he was like, let Madam take. So my sister started the policy. For him, he didn't take. Just because we think we still have a lot of time left.
Yes.
So he probably didn't know that he was not going to make it up to the 28th of February. Yes. So he passed on, and then he had not taken the policy. They have, by the time he passed on, the baby was just 4 months. The baby was just 4 months. And it was hard because now he wasn't a Ugandan, he was a Kenyan, that part of taking the body and then all that. So every time I sit down, I'd be like, if this man had taken the policy in September,
things would be different.
The family was going to be compensated because they have 2 kids and the babies are really very young. There is one of 3 years and then this one is, I think he has made 7 months. Now imagine if he had passed on and then he left my sister with some money. You know the difference between mourning someone, knowing that at least you have something, and then mourning someone and then you're asking yourself,
kati nze kyenyagala okubuuza ekisemba kyemmanya era omunayuganda munnange kyabuuza kituufu ssente bazibawa.
Yes.
Omanyi omunayuganda ayagala olabako kituufu ssente muzitu oba wano musudiya tusasule because nze nakyamusedda.
Si byakusudiya. Okay, we have a lot of
do you actually give out the money?
The money is always given.
Are you sure?
The money is always given because you see, recently, I have a very good friend of mine. He's a principal human or resource officer in some district. They had a retreat in Chankwanzi. He came back and told me the new financial year, you people are going to get a lot of businesses because, you know, like when they were together, they had a lot of testimonies. Me, I was compensated. My sister did this. So by the time those people are giving these testimonies, trust me, people are always compensated.
Banaye emboozi y'okufiirwa etabuse naye your last words to the public bagambe, tell them that because insurance abantu tebagimanyi tuwano just tusinyeko busunyi ku ka insurance kamu bwe kati ka funeral bwatunafuna obudde obulala nga kampani ye ezzeemu okusponsoringa tujja kujja tubabuulire ku medical insurance because the medical insurance nze ng'omungi funyeemu.
Yes.
Nze sikyasasula ssente za ddwaliro, I just pay transport abaana batwale mu ddwaliro. Abaana batwale mu ddwaliro.
And high-end hospitals.
Yes. Baby yasembeyo, we had the last baby at Roswell Hospital. Do you mind Roswell?
Yes, I know.
Roswell, and we had a VIP treatment.
Wow, that's nice.
Twakozesa ssente ne ziggwako ku card. Nengamba ya nekwata kati ate nekwata out of pocket nekola ki. So it is a very nice experience, guys. Ate kati nze kino ekya funeral nkyagadde nnyo nnyo. So Cindy, your last words in the camera, abantu babuulire how important funeral gundi is. Obawe n'ennamba yo bagitegeere bakunoonye because bajja kunoonya ffe bajja kunoonya. Yes.
So basically what I can tell
our viewers, Luganda
Oluganda lumpisa bubi zendi wedi
katini mix call. Try.
Okay. So what I would advise you people to do is bambi mugule ku insurance, mukole research before you take on an insurance. I think ekintu ekisinga is making a research and knowing which insurance company to take policies with.
Yes.
Kati make your research before nga tonnabatandika, make your research very well ofune insurance so that olemo kubonabona nti maybe ndwadde I need money ate sirina sente. Kiba kigenda kuluma nnyo that you had something in regards to insurance and you didn't take it serious and then tomorrow you're fallen sick, you don't have where to run to. So let's take the initiative to pull insurance. Tulemo okubeera with that doubt nti ate insurance is still, I don't think they pay.
Insurance bayaye.
Insurance pay. But there is one thing that I didn't tell you, Musa. People don't take their responsibilities. You understand?
Yes.
Now, if I tell you that if you take on an insurance policy, make sure you pay your premium, your payments, and then for you don't pay. So who are you going to blame if they don't pay you?
Bw'osalawo okujoininga insurance, making sure osigala osasula. Emboozi ya insurance eri very long, teggwayo. Katukome wano. Tunonye mu kantu akalala. Nayenga, thank you so much, Cindy.
Thank you.
It was nice having you here.
So I forgot to read my number.
Number.
So in case you want to take on an insurance policy or you want to do make any inquiries, you can get me on 0756 97 011 3.
noti 7
5
mukaaga
0756
070 mukaaga
57
97
0 11
emwemu
3
mumukubireko ku simu wannaye mwebuuzeeko naye abasajja temukubanga mukwana ono mwana muto bye mbatadde